welcome back to Review Warz. I'm Kyle.
I'm the JP.
And today we're going to talk about, I want to say, maybe the top grossing movie of all time, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, The Fate of the Furious. It's been up for probably like a month or so now, but man, it has destroyed every record. And I don't think either of us are really a big fan of the franchise, but when it's that big of a movie, you have to watch it. So we're going to give you our opinions of it today. Just like before, we're going to break it down in categories with...
Gameplay?
No, not gameplay.
Graphics?
With visuals, story, and just your biases towards the franchise.
Acting.
You want to go acting too?
Acting, directing.
Acting, directing. Okay,
That's important.
All right, we'll go with that. All right, so let's first go with visuals.
Oh, it looked great.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't top notch. You could definitely, the fake scenes were really fake, but it looked good. It was pretty. It was flashy kabooms like a Michael Bay film. So I give that 7 out of 10. It looked good.
Okay, I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, actually, because I think visually they've always been really cool movies. They always push the boundaries with stunts. Now, don't get me wrong, most of their stunts are completely just garbage as far as like reality is concerned.
They push the boundaries of believability.
No, it's completely bunk from that aspect. Like, I know for a fact that none of those things could actually happen, but they look like they could happen on screen a lot of the time. If you know things about physics, then it will kind of hurt your realism on that, on some of the stunts. But I think they looked really good, and they actually push it where it's like, could that happen? Then when you're out of the movie, you're like, of course that couldn't have happened. What in the world? What in the world did I just watch? Anyway, so we do the story.
Story, terrible.
Terrible.
It was terrible. I mean, talk about inconveniences, just bad, just dirty floor crap story. I don't like it. This one hacker that basically is a multi-billionaire.
Hey, I mean, they're ridiculous. Yeah, she's ridiculously rich. I mean, she's the best hacker in the world.
She's definitely a Bond villain. But I didn't care for the story.
Well, the Fast and the Furious franchise is basically America's version of the Bond movies. So keep going.
I guess, but with The Rock getting captured, going to prison, and they're buddies with Statham through the movie, it was just... it was completely unbelievable. The characters, I didn't believe any of it.
So this is hard for me, because it's...
Did I rate it?
No. What's your rating? You said it was crap. You said it was shit, actually. So I assume that was a lower grade?
2. It's definitely a 2.
A deuce. There you go. Shit storyline, a deuce. So for me, it's probably a 4 storyline. The problem is like, I don't know how to grade it. Like, from a real movie standpoint, it's probably a 2, like JP already said. But from like a Fast and the Furious storyline, it's probably a 6. You know, if you rate it with all the other ones, like they're all kind of terrible. So that's why I gave it a 4. I hated the fact that in the trailers, and this isn't going to be that spoilery, but in the trailers, you know, obviously Don turns bad for reasons you don't know in the trailer, and then he's out to get him, and you don't know why. I was expecting for that to be kind of a mystery throughout the movie until the very end, where in fact they let you know very early on and give you lots of scenes to make you feel bad for him. Like, why is he doing this? And there's no mystery to the viewer, at least throughout the movie, of why he is doing it. And I hated that aspect of the storyline the most, actually. Like, I really wanted the mystery until the end and to have like that big wow moment. Instead, they just... I don't know if it was Vin Diesel in real life wanting his character not to be disliked or what it is, but they were just very adamant about in your face about like, no, everyone, he's not a bad guy. He's actually a good guy, and this is why. It's like, that part killed it for me. So
held your hand through the whole movie.
I hated that part of the storyline. That was actually the weakest part of the storyline for me.
I was hoping it would be his sister and Paul Walker.
Well, Paul Walker,
video, and then that's how they
spoiler
died.
alert, Paul Walker's dead. So
that's why I was hoping it would be them that was on the phone.
Yeah, nah.
Give him a reason why he's not there.
I don't think they're going to ever put him back in the franchise again, just out of respect. Yeah.
Out of respect?
Yeah, out of respect. So, it kind of stinks for his sister, who's now won't be cast again for the movies. But anyways, acting, directing.
Oh, acting was good by The Rock and Statham. And that's all I'm going to go. Ludacris was good. He was memorable. But that's it. Acting was horrible. Direction. When you ask that little of your actors, it really reflects upon the director. So yeah, I'm going to have to say a 4.
4? I don't know. Like, I want to say a 3, But like, it's like I feel bad because like the actors just had, in fairness to them, they just didn't have anything to work with. But the only thing, it's like when you have a terrible script, there's only so much you can do, right? The Rock's always fun. He's just naturally charismatic, even when giving garbage. Him and Statham look like they were just having fun on set together. Yeah. So I'll give them that extra point because it probably is a 2, and I'll give them that extra point just because they're both as good actors. They're actually thinking about getting their own movie together, which we'll see if that happens. But I think that this cast has gotten lazy. This is all of their meal tickets except for The Rock and Statham. This is the only movie that everyone else is really in, so it doesn't really matter.
Charlize, but she's not really
she's not really part of the franchise. She's just a new addition. It's just terrible. It's just the acting is never. People don't watch this for the acting and directing. They're looking at it for the cool visuals and the cool stuff. A lot of people who are car freaks love watching it. So
cars, chicks, action.
Yeah. Biases towards the franchise.
It's a.
Do you even like the franchise?
I love the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's probably a 5.
Okay.
It's a niche type movie. Either if you like the Expendables or Michael Bay movies, explosions, lack everything, unless you just want to go to the movie theater to see something crazy. Yeah, this is it up there. You're gonna like it. Otherwise, if you demand more or you have higher expectations out of your movies, then you might not really care for it.
Like JP here, young Kyle really loved the first Fast and the Furious, so I was all on a high for it. When the second one came out, watched it the day it came out, realized what a sucky movie some things were, and it just kept getting worse. Tokyo Drift was pretty terrible. The Fast, and the Furious, which was the fourth one, I think, is what they kept it the same name, which was kind of odd. When they killed Michelle Rodriguez and they brought her back in the next one with like amnesia or something, I give the first one a 10 for biases, and everyone after that like a 2. So the bias of the whole franchise is probably a 4. So this one is not memorable. You won't remember. Just this one's a 4 in that category. It's really not good. It fits right in the middle of all the other crappy ones. So it's well below 1, and it's just with the other crappy ones. So overall, what you give the movie?
It's a 5.
Give it a solid 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bias is the whole grade.
Oh, your bias is the whole grade.
Yes.
Okay. God, I have to give it a real grade. I give it a 4. It sucks.
It sucks.
End video kind of thing. No, it sucks. It's not fun. I mean, I guess it's eye candy, I guess, to a certain extent, but man, it's rough to watch. It's just boring. Even with the explosions and action scenes going on, you realize I think they pushed the limits a little too far on what they can do, and it just after a while you're just kind of over it. So give it a 4. Anyways, let us know what you think. Obviously, a lot of other people disagree with us since it made so much money in theaters. So
it's got to be a great movie.
It's got to be a great movie, right? To somebody. Like, comment, subscribe, and just let us know what you think. Later.